Okay, today we're going to be dissecting the left leg of the mink, and we're going to be doing the hind leg as well. And we're going to start out with this lateral muscle, the bicep femoris muscle. This is a large muscle, and you're going to have to cut it very carefully off of the knee and down here off the calf muscle. Be careful when doing that, because underneath it, if you flip this back, underneath it you'll see the sciatic nerve, and there's going to be a lot of fat on the mink. So you're going to need to remove a good amount of it to see these muscles. Just be really careful. When you flip the bicep femoris muscle back, you'll see the sciatic nerve. Try to keep it intact. The muscle beside that, which will probably be attached to the bicep muscle, is the caudofemoralis muscle. It's kind of small. Then you'll see this muscle that's also attached to the knee that you're going to detach and flip back. This is the Sartorius. And so you can see all the muscles underneath. So this muscle right here, this large thigh muscle, is the vastus lateralis muscle. This muscle sitting kind of like a triangle or a fan on the hip is the tensor fasciae latae muscle. Then if we rotate the mink over and fold this muscle back down, this is the gluteus maximus muscle here. And you're just going to want to find the division line right here and just lift it up a little bit. It's not going to be as big as these muscles. It's not going to lift back as far. You just want to find the division point. So this is the gluteus maximus muscle. Here's the gluteus medius. You'll need to remove some superficial fat as well so you can see those muscles that well. So we rotate back over. And just to get us acclimated again, here's the vastus lateralis, the tensor fasciae latae muscle, and here's the sartorius that we're going to flip back. If we rotate it over, you can see this tiny muscle right here is the vastus medialis muscle, which means this one sandwiched in between is the rectus femoris muscle. Then we have muscles of the inner thigh. And this is the gracilis, which you're going to flip back. And you'll notice that it's not attached by very much, so be very careful when you do that. This is the gracilis you're going to flip back. And this one was detached when we got it, but try to keep it attached if you can. It makes it easier to see them all in order. This is the semitendinosus muscle, the semimembranosus, the adductor femoris, and here's the adductor longus muscle in the groin. The adductor longus is short in the mink, but it's longer in the human, so the name makes more sense in the human. But this is the adductor longus. So we're going to flip over and look at the lower hind leg. And these muscles are going to be wrapped with a lot of connective tissue and a lot of fat. You can see it down here, so you need to be really careful. I try to keep them attached at the ankle so that I can flip through them kind of like pages in a book, so I can see everything that I need to. But this first muscle at the front is your tibialis interior. It's thin, and it's on the anterior surface of the tibia, where it gets its name from. So this is the tibialis interior. This is the extensor digitorum longus, the peroneus longus muscle. Pull this muscle back. Here's the peroneus longus, the peroneus tertius. Behind the bone is the peroneus brevis, which makes up our peroneus group. And this is the gastrocnemius muscle. And those are all the muscles of the hind leg you have.